You have no reason to sit in the back. Come up front. Come up front. If you have no reason to sit in the back, come up. It's so wonderful to be here with all of you and to say good morning to all of you and to be able to be on this side of the dirt this morning instead of the other side of the dirt. It's always a blessing. So we're walking into a new year. You're almost there. You're on your way. You're ready. You're geared up for the new year. You want everything to just be perfect for the new year. You're going forward to the new year. So when we go forward to the new year, we instantly think of one thing, of how do we improve ourselves? How do we improve ourselves from what we've done in the year past? What can we do differently? I want you to be able to ask yourself, did I grow spiritually? Because that's what improving yourself is all about. Did you grow spiritually? Now, what are the tenets of growing spiritually? What is it? What are those things that are important in growing spiritually? One thing that's important is loving thyself. How many of you love yourself? You gotta love yourself. And sometimes we don't love ourselves. And I can say that. And if you don't love yourself, it's okay right now. But we gotta move there. Love yourself is wanting the best for you, making sure you do the best to make your life better. And not outside of you, because if you make your life better, then the lives of others who you touch will be better. Sometimes we always think of making others' lives better and not think of our own lives better. So what happens if you don't make your own life better is that those that you touch outside of you, their lives are not better either, because your touch is not golden. It's not authentic. It's not of spirit gifts that you have. You didn't touch them with that. It's not a God. So what is God? First, who is God? God is everyone sitting out there. And some of you might say, I'm not God. But let me say that God is love, God is joy, God is peace, God is patience, God is clearly divine, God is always that energy that's moving, that pure energy that's moving in you. God is that energy in you that keeps you directed and whole if you tap into it. God is. And so all of you are God is. So some of you don't love yourself because, there's so many things on our earth plane that keep us not loving ourselves. We think that somebody's not as good as I am. I'm not as good as someone else. I want to tell you that you're as good as anybody else on this earth plane. You are as good. And I want you to feel that energy when I say that. You are as good. Feel that energy move through you. That energy saying you're good. And those people who you think about, oh, they're so famous, they're wonderful. You are just as famous and wonderful, but you may not be in the public eye like they are, but you're still famous and wonderful. You still have those gifts of the Spirit. And those gifts of the Spirit are the same gifts of the Spirit given to those people who are movers and shakers somewhere else. But God didn't give you that energy to move like in that direction. You have the energy to move in another direction. So know what you're about. Love yourself. And if you have fallen, pick yourselves up. Don't get distressed because you've fallen and you may have had a job that was significant once before, but you don't have it anymore, and you're looking to, you just don't feel good about it. Pick yourself up and move on and know that you will get that. I had a young woman who was talking to me and she was saying that she didn't feel good about herself and she felt that she disappointed me, and I said to her, no, you're not disappointing me. Pick yourself up. Move on. You can do it. the roads that we travel, the journey that we travel are our own journey. It's no one's journey but ours. And so that journey means that you have to pick yourself up and know that you are important. You are important. You're the most important person in your world. Don't think, and you think that if I say I'm the most important person in the world, that means that nobody else, and that means I don't care about others. That does not mean that you don't care about others. That means you have learned to care about you, therefore you are able to care about others. If you understand who you are and understand how important you are a gift to this universe. And you have to prioritize and say that how you're a gift to the universe. You got to say that I love myself. I know that many people don't say they love themselves because they don't feel that, you know, I'm not doing anything. I'm not achieving anything. But that doesn't mean it does not, you do not love yourself. But it also does mean that you may not love yourself. So what you do is you need to figure out what it is that you need to do to create a different vibration in your own self, within you. Because people are past you and they take a double look at you and you wonder, why are they looking at me? You think it's really weird that somebody's looking at you. And they may be the vibration that you get out, that loving vibration that you give out, that says that I care. I am wonderful and I care about you and you being wonderful. So walk into this, what is 2024 you walking into? Walking into 2024 with all that understanding and that knowledge that you are a blessing to the universe. You are. And you know, when you walk, think that you're associated with this ground, the dirt. You're part of that energy in that dirt. And so you're associated with that dirt. So you stand on that dirt and you associate with everything it is. And know that part of that dirt that you stand on, that you get that energy from. So put your feet there and like dig your feet in so that you can know that, oh my God, it's the energy here. It's the energy. You feel that energy. You can feel that energy if you really step on that dirt hard enough. Know that energy comes up and comes in you. And that energy brings that energy to you. You know, the Indians used to talk about, the dirt was important, the barefoot and being on the dirt. We have to learn that you may not have to pull off your shoes, but you need to learn that it's important that you know that you're connected to the dirt, that you're connected to everything there is on this universe, and that everything that you're connected to is so significant, and that the dirt is significant in your connection in your life, as other people are significant to you. Look and listen. Look and listen. Make sure you are observing around you, everything that's happening in your home, and everything that's happening around you. Spirit is always there, and Spirit is always guiding you. Look and listen. Don't be an impatient person. Don't think Spirit is not there. Look and listen. So you're looking to hear. And there are words, but you may come into the universe. The words that why did I hear that word? Why did somebody say that? Those words might be very important to your development of who you are. Look and listen. And those words come in and see how those words are associated with you. How do they have meaning in your world that you live in? What are you being shown by Spirit through those words? Spirit guides you and show you through the words that you hear. What are you being shown? Pay attention to all your surroundings. So many of us don't pay attention to our surroundings. Pay attention to everything. What do you think about the importance of living in the moment? Living in the moment. I say right now, look, listen, and live. so what you do when you live in the moment. Stop trying to grab yesterday, because you can't do anything about yesterday. You can't change it. There's nothing you can do about yesterday. Don't try to grab it. Live in the moment. So what you do when you're living in the moment, what do? You live for the day and the moment that you're in. And you don't live for tomorrow. Don't grab tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. But what you do today affects tomorrow, and it creates a different environment if you live in the moment. So you live in the moment. Stop worrying about yesterday. And don't worry about what people think about you. You are a blessing. And you should not worry about what people think about you, because you are here for a reason. And the vibration you send off, what you have done in your life, is what Spirit has directed you to do to help this world. So in helping this world, you can't worry about what people think about you. And you can't change the past if you've done some deeds and people don't feel good about it. You just bless the people and say you're sorry to the universe, even if you can't say sorry to the people. And you move on. You can't keep living in the past. Live in the moment. Live for today at this time. What time is it today? 11 what? 11, what is it? 11 o'clock. 11:04. Live for 11:04. Now, would you want to live? Some of you probably trying to live for 11:03. Live for 11:04. Where are you now? You're in here at this moment, 11:04. So what you look and listen, so whatever you hear at 11:04 is what you obtain and put into your being. 11:04, what you obtain and put in your being. Look and listen. Now 11:05, you don't go back to 11:04. You don't say what Marrice said 11:04. You listen for 11:05. And you see how Spirit brings this and cooked everything up for you so that you will know what to do. You know, Spirit is ever present around you. This morning I was at every bone in my body ached. I'm like, what is this? I was telling Dwayne, I said, I got every old folks disease there is today. But somewhere on the way from me leaving Dwayne, the old folks disease, many of them left, and I feel better. So I can't go back and, I shouldn't go back and hold on to those diseases and try to pick those things up. I move on. I don't want to worry about this and why they left. I don't want to worry about why they were here. I want to move on so they never come back. So we have to know that we're the future and hold great options for our children and for ourselves. Ourselves first, our children, our families, and the universe. So when it's time for us to hear, we should listen. Listen to the sign of the Spirit in words of songs. Now some of you listen to songs and Spirit, and you hear the song and you're like, what has that song got to do with me? That song tells a story. It's for you, only you. Only you. I don't care if it's blues, I don't care if it's spiritual, I don't care what kind of. Listen to that song. It has an energy that is just for you. The last song we sang was what? What was that? Celebrate life. So what did they say? Celebrate life. So today, at this moment, a few months ago, you sang celebrate life. So that energy should be all about you celebrating life. What are you getting out of that song, celebrating life? What are you getting from it? Is it guiding you to go back in your history and dig up something negative and dwell on it and cry about it? No. It's saying, move on, move on, move on. Today is the day. Move on. Celebrate life. So it could be a child singing. Listen. Hear. and see what it does for you. What is it doing for you? How does it relate to you? It's important for you to know when you're listening that the whole energy of what you're hearing can make your life better. It definitely makes a great contribution to your daily life and what you do. All things you know in listening. During the time of New Year's, sit and listen. Listen, take some time out. Some of you be cooking and moving so fast. Stop and listen. Stop moving. Sit still and listen. What did the song say? What did you hear in the universe? Someone singing. What do you hear? Sometimes you hear songs in your whole mind from spirit, from people in our mind. We hear songs. What is the song saying to you? What did you hear from yesterday? It was a song, and your songs come through your mind right now. What does the song say to you? Does the song say to you you're healed? And if you missed that song, you missed the opportunity for your healing and to recognize your healing and recognize the energy of the healing. I remember I was getting at the car and I was thinking, I got every kind of energy, negative energy in my body today. And then as I told Dwayne, as I walked up the stairs, I hugged Dwayne so his energy came with me. As I walked up the stairs, I sat in the chair, and all of a sudden I felt better. My tooth was aching, and I can go on, and you would say, oh my God. But then, all of a sudden, the universe just flowed, and the things around me became different. The energy around me became different. Remember God's side of you. Everything you do, everything you do shows your humanity. Don't be afraid to believe that God is inside of you. Don't be afraid to walk with God inside of you. Don't be afraid to walk among people, men and women, and know God is inside of you and know you're great. I'm great. Sometimes we walk in people and we're so awed by them that we have no greatness for ourselves. They have all the greatness. So then we feel like we're so small. Our energy is so little. Walk with greatness. I am God. And so we're not talking about, we're not taking the place of the God energy. We're saying the God, the pieces, the parts that God are, we are like your compassion, your love, your forgiveness, you're all those things, and that's what God is. And so if God is all those things, what are you if you believe in all those things? You are God. And you must believe that, and you must embrace that. You must walk into 2024 listening to that voice that says to you, God is and you are. Leave all the negative thoughts behind you. In 2024, be patient, enthusiastic, and loving. Be forgiving. And know that everybody in this world have a place in this world. We shouldn't decide who does not have a place. Everybody has a place. Even those people who have done some injustice to us have a place in this world. We have nothing to do with that place, but they will. But the universe, what the universe does, what? The universe do what? When someone does some injustice, what the universe? The universe is the one that gives the injustice a little spanking. You don't need to do it. You don't need to worry about it. Everybody wants somebody to have that spanking. He's like, they did me so wrong. He just took the money and left. or whatever he did, or she did. I wish they'd just fall in a hole somewhere or something. But forget that. Just say, the universe got them. I don't have to worry about it. The universe got them. I don't need to. The universe got them. The spanking they get is going to be from the universe, not from me. I'm not going to even hold a thought that they're going to spank me. I'm going to just say that the universe got them. And you listen to the universe moving. And then one day you hear about the spanking. Because you know the universe is all in tune. So I tell you this morning, listen, walk and listen. Listen, be patient, be loving, and know that you are God. I am God. Know that. And when someone asks you your name, just smile to them knowing you're God. And in your heart you say, I'm God, but you may give them your name that was given to you on your birth certificate. But the basic, that's not the name. Who you are. The compassion and love and all of those things. All them together. All those good things you are. May the blessing of the Spirit be with you as you move through 23 into 24. And we will be talking about that throughout these Sundays because it's so important for you to get to that point in your life. Bless you.